This video is just a tiny bit scary for me to make, so I hope you'll stick around with me. Hello Darklings and welcome to the Notoriously Morbid YouTube channel. My name is Orphea and in today's video I want to do the power of makeup. Why? Because I think it's very important for everyone to see what makeup can do with someone, especially with someone's face. So this is my bare face as I woke up, washed my face and then sat down to record this video. Now I'm going to be working on one side of my face only, which is going to be a little bit strange for me since I'm used to doing both sides at the same time. But for this video I'm going to try and do so. Now please do keep in mind that this is not my usual makeup setup. This is not the way that I usually do my makeup, as in usually I sit down at my desk. Now I'm in my recording studio and I will be using this really tiny bat makeup mirror. So it's a really tiny mirror that I'm going to be using to apply my makeup, and I'm going to be only doing one side. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing I want to do is apply a base. This is the Notoriously Morbid Dreams Fade base. And I just apply this with my finger. After that, I'm going to set it with So Goes My Nation in a big fluffy brush. And since I want this look to not be overly dramatic, I'm going for a simple black, white, grey, smoky eye. So my next step is to apply white eyeshadow in the inner corner of my eye and right underneath my eyebrow. And the eyeshadow I am using is It's the Whiteheads. Up next, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows using Bloody Awful Poet. Up next is my transition shade. This one is called Lost in LA, and I will be applying this on my lid and just gently blending it out. And then I'm taking Bloody Awful Poet, again the black that I used for my eyebrow, and I'm going to smoke out my eye with this. I'm taking a little bit of grey to smoothen out the transition even more. Up next, I will be applying a kohl pencil on my waterline. I will of course also be applying some eyeliner, and this is going to be tricky with just one hand. I'm also going to be curling my lashes and applying mascara. The next step for me is to apply my foundation. This one is by Catrice and this is a Real Techniques beauty sponge that I'm using for it. And I have to be careful not to go over the half of my face that I'm actually applying makeup to. So I'm really trying to just focus on one side, but it is a lot harder than I thought it would be. And I'm using the viewfinder right now to do this. Up next is concealer, which I apply underneath my eye. And now I'm going to set everything with the End setting powder. Up next, I'm going to contour my face, which I do with Necromancy contour and the Notoriously Morbid contour brush. We are almost done, as it is time for highlight, and I'm using Osteomancy highlight for this. And the final step is, of course, applying lipstick, and I'm using Druidess by Notoriously Morbid. So this is the power of makeup. One side of my face has been done, has been applied makeup the way I usually would, and the other side has just been left blank. So as you can hopefully tell, this makes a very big difference. And now I quickly want to talk about what makeup means to me personally. Because if you would have told me 10 years ago that I would be creating videos for a gothic makeup brand, then I would have probably told you that you're crazy and that it's not going to happen. 10 years ago, when I was age 18, 19, even going up to 20, I never really wore makeup. It only started for me around age 20 that I started experimenting with makeup looks, with different types of products, and when I was introduced to the wonderful world of gothic alternative makeup. My main inspiration for doing makeup the way that I do right now is the fact that I love gothic makeup. This is actually my basic look, my go-to look whenever I want to just feel confident, because that's also what makeup has been doing for me. It's making me feel more comfortable and more confident, especially in front of a camera recording videos that the entire world can see. And it's something that I have always kind of struggled with, putting myself out there. I was not the most confident teen. I definitely wasn't comfortable around my peers at school. So whenever I entered the alternative subculture is when I felt home. And wearing these types of makeup is what makes me feel home and makes me feel me. And I think that that ultimately is the power of makeup, to help people feel more comfortable in their skin. Does this side make me feel less comfortable than this side? No. However, this side reinforces me in a positive way. It's not like I don't know who I am without makeup. It's not like I'm not myself without makeup, but this reinforces the sides of me that I enjoy most. It makes me feel like I'm worth, instead of $1 million, $100 million. So it definitely does help with my self-confidence a lot. I don't feel like I need makeup in order to be able to talk to people, to go outside, but it's definitely a big added bonus for whenever I go to special events, have to prepare for important meetings, etc. I really hope that you enjoyed this mini tutorial of the power of makeup. I hope you enjoyed this look. This is actually my basic go-to look, as in about an hour's time I have a meeting going up, and then after that I actually have to go to work. So I'm going to do the other side of my face after recording this video. I would love to know from you, what does makeup mean to you? What does it feel like to you when you wear makeup, and does it make you feel any different than when you don't? I would love to encourage you to create a similar look to this with your go-to makeup. So one side of your face with makeup and the other side without, and to share it with the hashtag the power of makeup. And you can of course also tag Notoriously Morbid, because we would love to see all of your gorgeous looks. I want to thank Nikki Tutorials for inspiring this video. I know it has been ages ago since her channel went completely viral by creating this video. She is a huge inspiration to me. I think she's an inspiration to everyone in the makeup niche. So thank you, Nikki, for being an inspiration and for being the amazing woman that you are. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the Notoriously Morbid YouTube channel for weekly videos by your favorite darkly inclined makeup brand. Thank you again so much for watching, and we'll see you next week with a new video. Bye!